to face a top 10 team. Welcome to Cowbell Country, Davis-Wade Stadium, home field for the Mississippi State Bulldogs. As we'll see a top 5 team in this conference, the Kansas State Wildcats, taking on the winners of 8 straight, the Mississippi State Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. And the Wildcats will kick this deep to start us off. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking for some space. It's Booth. Running with purpose. And the run moves the ball up to the 33. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going, what we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here mid-season.
Yeah, mid-season games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They test the middle and get stuck. That is just not open for business today.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Getting set. Here's second down. Looking downfield. It's Shapen. It's an out route. The catch made. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
You know, they're completing passes, but they're not getting the ball downfield. It puts a lot of pressure on your receivers to make plays after the catch. Now you're third down and long. You're going to have to get the ball thrown downfield if you want to be able to put drives together.
Well, makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a first down.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
This Mississippi State offense is quickly moving down the field. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down at the 17. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. Mississippi State getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Here's the second down play. To the air. It's Shapen. He's running out of time here. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
The 9th play of a strong opening drive. It's 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Gets made on the out route. Completion gains about 6 yards, but now it's a 4th down call.
Now the defense plays it pretty well. Force the quarterback to make the throw in front of you as a defense. Then you square up and make the tackle. Force them to do something special after the catch. That tactic works here. Now we've got a 4th down.
So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Aggressive start. This football incomplete and a turnover on downs.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. As the first down is still going. Moves the ball out across the 30, and that's good for a first down.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in the rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. The receiver grabs it. Oh, and he goes down after a short gain. That's not enough for the first down.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards. I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. Important 3rd down play coming up. Dropping back, it's Johnson. Caught near the sticks, it's Edwards. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time, they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
First down, looking to throw the football. He escapes the pocket. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
You know, they don't hit this downfield, but it gives you an idea of how much pressure this quarterback can put on this defense. They've got to cover all these receivers, worry about the running game, try to pressure the quarterback, and then deal with him when he breaks out and scrambles like that. He's a threat to run or throw.
Makes the grab. It's Brown. Football comes out. It bounces past the sideline, out of bounds, and they avoid the turnover there.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. You can almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches a break. One more awkward bounce. That ball maybe stays in bounds, and the defense has a recovery.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking to scramble. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down.
Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a first down. Overall, by the entire group, good execution by this offense.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. That pass is caught. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
They're going to run it here. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal. The Wildcats come to the line in the hurry up. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas State.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage and stop this run game.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Dropping back. It's Shapen. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. And it's Kansas State on top now, Kirk. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period.
Kansas State 7, Mississippi State 0.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Thompson. They bring him down after a short gain there.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Crucial third down play after that completion. Can he make it to the marker? They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a first down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
This Mississippi State offense is quickly moving down the field. Off the play fake on first down. And the pass is complete to the tight end. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Now it's second down here. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
To throw, it's Shapen. Lets it fly to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Brought down quickly, but the gain moves the football to the 30.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. He lets it go on the move. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And he steps out of bounds just short of the end zone.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Fresh set of downs, 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Wildcats offense back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. On the run, it's Edwards. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Dropping back, it's Johnson. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And they wrap him up after the completion, just short of the 1st down marker.
The defense does a nice job of forcing the quarterback here to be patient by playing zone. They run a crossing route. Defense is there, but not able to break up the catch.
In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. On the move now. He's hit as he throws it. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Looking to throw it on 1st down. He escapes the pocket. He's going to lose yardage here. The defense pursues and forces him out of bounds.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. Quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
The offense will look to regroup here at 2nd and 11. Looking for a receiver. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. To the air. It's Shapen. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it in the open. They bring him down to the 45, but a solid gain to keep this drive going.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
Mississippi State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. An inside give now from the shotgun. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Play action fake, looking to throw. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. And the offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Punt team ready to boot it away.
On to kick it away.
We'll see what he can do with the return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team.
Kansas State offense will take over. 1st and 10.
So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 42. Dropping back, it's Johnson. Looking to scramble. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
I like what the quarterback's thinking here, trying to make something happen, but he's got to be aware. It's the first play of the drive. To take a loss like that, well, you really set yourself back on trying to pick up a 1st down.
2nd and long for this offense after the sack. On the ground, it's Edwards. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And he'll just get rid of it.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Trying to return the punt for some extra yardage. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. So here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 41. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. Quick throw to his receiver. With sure hands, it's Williams. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the 1st down.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Back to pass. It's Shapen. The pocket breaking down. Just trying to get rid of it. choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point, move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
Chris, you see what happens when you try to squeeze it into double coverage. An incompletion is probably the best result he could have hoped for, because an interception is the most likely outcome when you're throwing the ball into the crowd.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. The pass rush closing in. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. He missed it, and the game is still tied up. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And they'll kick it off to begin the second half. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. Okay, the K-State offense is back out on the field now. Trying to get something going early here in the second half and jump on top. They get the second half started with the running play. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Looking to pass. It's Johnson. Going to try to use his legs here. Breaking free at the 35. They finally get him down, but that is a huge play. Quarterback doing it with his legs.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. With the catch, it's Brown. They bring him down, but a solid game there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
They're trying to sneak it for the first.
Good call here by the offensive coordinator to go with quarterback sneak here on 3rd and inches, and he's going to get the first down. It's a great time to catch the defense off guard. Get up to the line of scrimmage quickly, get the lineman down, quarterback under the center, quick snap, and get the yardage you need for the first down.
He hands it off from the gun. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
No gain on the play. Second down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to throw. It's Johnson. Catch made on the sidelines, and that gain is enough to move the sticks. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
The key on a third down between a quarterback and a wide receiver is the timing. That quarterback knows that he's got to get the ball out quickly and on time to give his receiver a chance to not just make the catch and stay in bounds, but to be able to give him a chance to maybe get upfield and make a play.
Kansas State getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Defense is coming after him. Takes up the first and still running. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Kansas State has moved into the red zone now. It's a run. Running back's got it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Pressure is coming. Ball carrier wrapped up and brought down.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
Well within field goal range now, but they're hoping for more as they line up here on third down. Trying to find room. It's Edwards. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
It is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
Looking to throw. It's Johnson. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
And this is a big-time play by this linebacker showing his versatility. We know he can stop the run, but in zone defense with cover 2, he's got an area he's got to be able to defend, and it's exactly what he did. And I don't know if the quarterback even saw him or knew that he was capable of making a play like that.
We start the drive with a quick throw to the right.
Chris, this is a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for the nice game.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this third quarter. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Looking for a man. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
This Mississippi State offense is quickly moving down the field. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down play coming up for this offense. It's a dart to the left side. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Scanning the field. It's Shapen. Pass caught. Breaks clear in open space. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. On the move now. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Falls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
The receiver looked a little bit sloppy getting out of that break slow and forced the quarterback to be late with the ball, and it made it easy for the defender to break on the pass.
This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Incomplete again. A third straight misfire. Brings up 4th down now.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
Tie ball game, late, and they're going for it on 4th down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He lets it rip. Complete to the running back on this 4th down play. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's 1st and goal right there.
5-yard line. 1st and goal, Bulldogs.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to pass. It's Shapen. Bringing pressure. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
That's a big sack by this defense here on 1st down. Now, the offense still has opportunities to rectify this situation, but it's not the best way to start a 1st and goal situation.
So just 1 for 3 on red zone trips so far. They come up on 2nd and goal. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. 2nd down, looking to throw it. Pass caught, can he get in? And he'll be brought down.
Well, that completion gets him a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with 3rd down coming up.
Defense bringing out some big fellas trying to stuff the run here. On 3rd and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. Touchdown, Mississippi State. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Kansas State offense is back out on the field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He's running out of time here. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. To throw, it's Johnson. Running out of time in the pocket. Gets loose on the scramble, picks up a decent gain, short of the first down.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
Drop back here on third down. The pass is intercepted. Breaks into the open.
Well, your best player's got to make big plays in these kind of moments, and that's what happened right here with this defensive back. The offense in a tie game in the red zone, looking at points, and instead, the defense with the interception. In a tie game, their offense now has the ball.
And the Mississippi State offense is back out there now. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. Can the defense make adjustments? So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. The offensive coordinator's got to love this starting field position.
Get set.
The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Chewing clock with the running game. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. The defense desperate to get the football back, trailing here late. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. To throw, it's Shapen. Looking for 6. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Boy, not only did they drop what looked like an interception in their own end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum in their favor.
Big third down play. If they can't get the stop, they have to consider calling a timeout. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The pocket breaking down. QB to the tight end for a completion. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
You know, a first down would have been nice here, Chris. Now it brings up a fourth down and an interesting decision. Do you go the conventional route, kick the field goal, go up by a couple possessions, or do you get aggressive and go for it?
So on fourth down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. Makes it look easy. And that will extend their lead even further. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. The shotgun running play call. First down, looking for more now. That's a nice gain. It'll move the football up to the 27.
Whew, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
Back to throw. It's Johnson. Makes the grab. It's Edwards. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
At this point in the game, Chris, these guys have got to get the ball thrown downfield. You're down by a couple possessions. The clock is becoming your enemy. You need vertical shots downfield. These short gains are not going to help you.
Looking to pass here on second down. Grab behind the line. It's Edwards. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Interesting decision to go with a screen pass here in the fourth quarter, trailing. I think the defense is aware that you're going to be back there throwing the football, and they were locked in and anticipating that screen and kept it to a short gain.
On third down, he drops to throw. Lets it go quickly. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now fourth down.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on third down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on fourth and long.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. And he drops back in the gun. The pass rush closing in. Football's incomplete.